A mother cat rushed through the streets carrying a tiny kitten in her mouth. She moved with urgent purpose toward the man who had been feeding her for several days. Over time, she had learned to trust this kind person who never shooed her away or threatened her safety. She gently placed the first kitten at his feet and immediately ran back into the shadows. The man watched with growing concern as she repeated this journey multiple times, bringing kitten after kitten to him. Her behavior told him something was seriously wrong, and she desperately needed his help. When he offered her the usual food bowl, she ignored it completely. Her maternal instincts overrode her own hunger as she focused entirely on getting her babies to safety. She paced anxiously around the area, clearly distressed about something the man could not yet understand. During her final trip, she brought a kitten that was barely moving and struggling to breathe. The man could see this tiny life was in serious danger. He carefully picked up the weak kitten and knew immediate action was needed to save it. While working to help the struggling kitten, the man began searching for any others that might still be hiding in the area. He asked neighbors who had seen the mother cat around the neighborhood about her situation. They shared her heartbreaking backstory with him. The mother cat had once lived comfortably with a family who cared for her. However, when financial difficulties struck her owners, they made the painful decision to abandon her. She went from having a warm home and regular meals to surviving alone on the dangerous streets. Now she was not only homeless, but also trying to protect and raise her newborn babies without any shelter or security. The man felt deeply moved by her story and realized she had already lost everything once before. He was determined not to let her lose her precious babies as well. He made the decision to bring the entire cat family into his own home where they would be safe and cared for properly. Even after reaching the safety of his house, the mother cat continued searching every room and corner. She seemed to sense that something was still missing, or that danger might still threaten her babies. Her protective instincts remained on high alert despite being in a secure environment. As days passed with proper care, regular feeding, and medical attention, the kittens began showing remarkable improvement. They grew stronger, more active, and healthier with each passing day. Their tiny bodies filled out, and they started displaying normal kitten behaviors like playing and exploring their new surroundings. The mother cat also began her own healing process. She slowly learned to trust her new environment and started eating regularly again. Her constant anxiety began to fade as she realized her babies were truly safe. She even began showing gratitude and affection toward the man who had rescued her family from certain tragedy. This beautiful story demonstrates the powerful bond between mother and babies in the animal kingdom. It also shows how human compassion can make an enormous difference in the lives of vulnerable creatures who have nowhere else to turn. The mother cat displayed incredible courage by trusting a stranger with her most precious possessions, while the man showed that simple acts of kindness can transform desperate situations into hopeful new beginnings. Both the brave mother and her rescuer proved that love and determination can overcome even the most challenging circumstances. Their story reminds us that every abandoned animal deserves a second chance at happiness, and that sometimes the smallest gestures of care can save entire families. If this tale of survival, trust, and new beginnings has touched your heart, perhaps you would like to suggest names for these courageous survivors who now have the bright future they always deserved.